Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 8 of Yuddha Kanda. In the previous chapters, Ravana called for a meeting of all his generals, asking their suggestion and counseling to face the army of Vanaras who had already reached the northern shore under the command of Rama, and they are about to cross the ocean before attacking on Lanka. And then all his generals they started boasting of the Ravana's greatness in order to and being themselves such a foolish, knowing nothing about the enemies, they went on praising Ravana in order to earn earn his I mean earn his praises or anything. And then they all pointed at Indrajita that Indrajita will going to win over the Vanaras and the Rama. Then the heroic general, the Titan Prahasta, who resembled a dark cloud, joined his palms together and expressed himself thus: We are able to overcome the Devas, Danavas, Gandharvas, Pishachas, Patagas, and Uragas in the open field. How much more those two mortals? Under the influence of liquor and trusting in our own strength, we suffered ourselves to be deceived by Hanuman. But as long as I live, that ranger of the woods will not enter here again alive. I shall sweep the land surrounded by the sea clean of monkeys, together with its hills, forests, and jungles. You have but to issue the command. I shall rid these. I shall rid those monk. Though I shall rid you of that monkey, O Ranger of Night, and you shall not have to suffer on account of your offense. Thereafter, Dhurmuka in his turn spoke in measured tones, saying, Assuredly, we shall not tolerate this outrage that he has committed against us all. The devastation of the city and the palaces and the insult offered to our sovereign by this monkey shall be avenged by me. Setting out alone, I shall exterminate those monkeys, whether they have taken refuge in the dreadful deep in heaven or in hell. Then the powerful Vajradamshtra, in a transport of rage, began to speak, brandishing a huge mace stained with flesh and blood, and said, what is that puny and miserable monkey Hanuman to us? As long as the mighty Rama, Sugriva, and Lakshmana exist, this very day I shall return, having slain Rama, Sugriva, and Lakshmana single handed with the blows of my mace and routed that army of monkeys. Or if it pleases you, hear this further plan of mine. He who is resourceful may easily overcome his adversaries. Thousands of titans able to change their shape at will, courageous, invincible, of terrifying aspect, are devoted to you. Let them, assuming human form, present themselves before Kakusta, foremost of the Raghus, and full of confidence say to him, we are here on behalf of Bharata, your younger brother. Whereupon Rama, summoning his forces, will instantly come together, then armed with lances, picks, and maces, carrying bows, arrows, and swords in our hands, we will set out with speed from here and meet him. Thereafter, stationed in battalions in the air, we will exterminate that army of monkeys under a hail of rocks and shafts and send them to the region of Yama. Should they fall into the trap, it will prove disastrous for them, and Rama and Lakshmana will inevitably lose their lives. Then the son of Kumbhakarna, the valiant and powerful Nikumba, in the height of anger, said in the presence of Ravana, the destroyer of the worlds, let all of you remain here with your great king. I myself shall slay Raghava, Lakshmana, Sugriva, and also Hanuman and all the monkeys. Thereafter, in his turn, a titan named Vajrabhanu, as tall as a mountain, who in his wrath was licking his lips, took up the tail, saying, "Free from all anxiety, occupy yourself with those things which afford you entertainment. Single handed, I shall consume the entire monkey host. Remain here at ease and drink wine. Shall I alone? I shall slay Sugriva, Lakshmana, and also Hanuman, Angada, and all the monkeys." None of these people are aware of the strength of the Vanara army, because when Hanuman was causing havoc to the entire Lanka, they themselves still could not able to judge his ability. What if there are crores of such people in the Vanara army equal in strength to Hanuman or exceed his strength? How will they going to face? They think they are underestimating the enemy, and such people who underestimate the enemy and give suggestion to their king, they are trying to praise themselves in order to achieve some honor in the eyes of Ravana, will only ultimately going to spoil the king. Thus come to the end chapter 8 of Yuddha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehi Me. Goodbye.